Hey guys, welcome back to Sydney, Australia. Today is the second day of the Fully Charged live show here in Sydney. Today we're going to go have a chat with some of the businesses that captured our attention. My name is Salan and this is Juic'd Garage. Well, thank you for speaking to us today. As you can see, we've got the beautiful MG4 behind us, and it's one of two in Australia at the moment.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. We were actually sweating it, making sure that they got here in time for the show. We were really excited to be a part of Fully Charged, and we wanted to take the opportunity to show the MG4 as well as the brand new ZSEV long range at this event.
Yep.
And the MG4 just made it with a couple of days to spare.
Oh, nice. Well, I mean, what kind of interest have you gotten from the general public about the car?
Oh, look, I can't believe how incredibly popular the show itself has been. I think they expected about 16,000 people here across the weekend, and we've actually had 16,000 people here just yesterday. So I think it's probably closer to 30,000 people that have come out.
Yeah.
So that in itself is evidence of the fact that Australians are really excited about EVs.
Yeah.
To answer your question specifically, the MG4, people are absolutely in love with it. The only disappointment is the fact that they haven't been able to get a price from me yet.
Yeah.
We've been very tight around what the price will be because we're not actually launching the car here in Australia until October.
Okay.
It'll be available late September, early October.
Yep.
But some people have already decided that they love it and they're going to put down an order already.
Also, there's already pre-orders in place.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. And so, tell us about the general car. What kind of specs do we have?
Well, there's nothing general about it at all. This is an absolutely spectacular platform. It is MG's first global platform as a car. We call it an MSP, which is a modular platform. And that platform actually has the perfect balance, 50-50 front and rear weight distribution. And it's a rear-wheel drive car.
Oh, okay.
It's a rear-wheel drive car, and it'll come in a minimum of 3 models, possibly more. We're contemplating looking at the whole. You can see on the big screen up here that it's actually launched already in the UK, and the UK is probably a good signal for what we're likely to do over here in Australia. But we will start with the 51 kilowatt model, which is 350 kilometres range, and this one here behind me is the 64 kilowatt battery, offering 450 kilometres range.
Very nice. That's a huge range compared to other cars on the market.
Absolutely.
And so, what about colours or customization?
Customization will be it'll be pretty much a global car from that perspective. So there won't be an opportunity to add a great deal of specification. But at MG, our strategy is to make sure that it is absolutely filled with specification anyway. So it'll be a great value car with a 7-year warranty with one of the best prices in the country.
All right, sounds good. And so, if people are interested in getting in contact with you guys or possibly organising,
the car is now actually on our website with a register your interest page. We'd love you to register your interest. If you do so, we'll be able to send out more information to you before the lead up to the launch of the car. And it's a great opportunity to find out more about the entire range. And we've got another 3 really exciting products coming next year. So watch this space if you want to know more about EVs and MG.
Awesome. We'll put those links in the description below for you guys to have a look at. Otherwise, thank you very much for your time.
Absolute pleasure. Great to talk to you guys. Thank you.
All right, well, thank you for having us around to have a quick chat about Evolve Skateboards. Basically, let's start off with who is Evolve Skateboards?
Evolve Skateboards is pretty much a Gold Coast brand. It's Australian and it started about 10 years ago. The great thing about this, it's got 3 different version boards and all range from different speeds to ranges in kilometers as well. So Evolve started with 50 electric skateboards. And that's sold back in like 2010. Now it's in different countries around the world, 52 countries it ranges from. I think it's got around 20 different distribution companies. So it is one of a global brand of what we see today,
all right. So, tell us about what you've got on display at the moment.
So we've got a stock board which is on top, which is an entry-level board, and then we've got the Bamboo GTR and the Carbon GTR. It then increases to the Haitian boards. Now the Haitian boards, they're the best and I guess the most adventurous board that we have. They can go up to 50 kilometers in distance, and if you have a street setup, that can be extended to much more. The speed of these boards is incredible. So we're looking at nearly 50 k's an hour. So it's very powerful.
I bet. I can see that you've got a bunch of different ways that you can customize your board.
100%.
Are people limited to anything, or can you basically do whatever you want with it?
You can do whatever you want. The beautiful thing about it is that we've got our own customization website for purchase of boards. You select the board type that you want, and you can just pick the customization: street, all-terrain, different types of wheels, different types of hubs. This board is designed to be completely yours in the way you want it. That's the beautiful thing about Evolve.
That's great. Well, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Thanks for popping in.
Thanks. Okay, so we're here with Adam from AE Bikes, and we're going to have a chat about their all-terrain bikes. Or would I be wrong in saying all-terrain?
Yeah, dual purpose.
Dual purpose.
Dual purpose is a good word.
Yeah. So, what kind of bikes do we have on offer at the moment?
So our electric bikes. This is basically an off-road electric dirt bike. We've got our road version, so I call it a dual purpose bike, all-terrain. This one here is also an off-road variant, but derived from more of a road concept. So that one's more suited for kids. This one's a bit more rugged and robust, and that's the road version. So all electric.
Yeah, and so I know we were having a chat yesterday about this, but you actually mentioned that this would most likely be applicable to a Lamb's bike,
Correct.
Which is something that you don't really see on the market with the other companies.
No, well, this bike, it's actually built and designed to fit into a European category called L1E, which in Europe is the smallest motorcycle category, but the E being electric. And in Europe, the electric bikes in the L1E category are speed limited to 45 kilometres an hour, and you don't need a licence to ride them in a bunch of countries. So in some countries in Europe, a 15-year-old can ride that bike on the road, no problem, no licence needed. They get some sort of registration plate, but it's a very simple process. So in Australia, our equivalent was LA category, which was basically 50cc scooters, and that's what we've categorised it as. So people can use them for urban commute, farmers, service industry can use it as a utility vehicle, dual purpose, so it's rugged for off-road use. You can still cross roads, you can do commuting if you need to be on public areas and stuff like that. It's all legal and above board, but it has the capability and the backbone of an off-road motocross bike. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And so, what kind of charging systems do we need for these particular bikes?
So they're only a low voltage battery, so they don't have the high voltage systems required by car. A standard portable 10 amp power point charger is perfect. So the bikes all come with a charger. You can plug it into any normal household power point. 3 to 4 hour charge time from fully flat. So it's not a crazy sort of charge time, but versatile, practical, very compact. The charger might carry a couple of kilos, so easy to transport.
Yep. And so with these bikes, what's the average range you could get?
Average range is around 70, 80 kilometres, depending on how you're using it, obviously. Farmers and people who use it as a service bike see north of 100 kilometres, so some farmers get 100, 120k range, just doing practical sort of work, low speed, low power. If you're doing average of 20 k's an hour, you might get 140 kilometre range. You go the other way at 75, 80 kilometres an hour, flat out all the time, closer to 50. So it works both ways.
Case use is there. So if people are interested and they want to get in contact with you, what's the best way to go about it?
We've got social media, AE Bikes, Talaria Australia, Suron Australia. We've also got all the domain names as well, aebikes.com.au, suronaustralia.com.au, talariaaustralia.com.au. Bit of information out there, and extremely lightweight, fun, practical dirt
I love the
bikes.
slim profile of it as well compared to the other ones that I've seen.
Very. It's a real hybrid of between a mountain bike and a dirt bike. So lightweight, simple, neat, light and nimble, and just great fun and dynamic. So
good to hear. Thank you for chatting with us.
No worries. Good to talk.
So here we're with Saad at the LDV stand, and Saad, what do we have on display here?
Hey guys, nice to meet you. Look, we're here at LDV. This is all the 3 different models that have came about. Here we've got the MG4 9. MG4 9 has a 430 kilometer range. You can charge between 20 to 80% in almost 36 minutes on a fast DC charger, which is pretty good. You got a 7-seat, you got 2 captain row chairs, you got 4-way electric seats, you got massage seats. So to have an electric car, to have massage seats, you're not missing out on nothing.
Yeah.
You have 8-way massage seats, you have electric recliner seats, cooling seats, and heated seats as well. You have a 5-star cab safety rating, which is pretty good to have in a car. We're driving with 7 people, you want to be as safe as possible.
Yeah.
So it has a lot of safety features in the car. You got a sunroof, you got the ambient lighting, you got a few features that just make you feel more comfortable, and it's just luxury at the end of the day. There's 3 different models. You're looking for ABN drive away around 105,000, and the top of the range is around 133,000. So depending on what model you are, what preference you want to get, accessories as well, it is a different price, but that's all it is for drive away prices.
Righto. All right. So let's move on to the ET60.
Sure. Okay, so this is the first and only in Australia.
Yeah.
So it's
Really?
pretty exciting to have an ET60. This is the first gen, so this is the first one yet. So hopefully there are soon to come. It is a 2-wheel drive, not 4-wheel drive. It's not an off-roading vehicle.
Okay, yep.
It's a light-duty vehicle, the same way LDV stands for light-duty vehicles. It is a 330-kilometre range, stop and start in and around cities.
Oh, wow.
So even if you're braking or you're slowing down, it recharges. So it's a good thing to regenerate as you're driving.
Yeah.
The T60 right behind me, you're looking at around 93 grand. That's ABN as well and drive away. So look, it's a pretty good price for an ET60 to be fully electric and to be that price range. The last but not the least, it's the E-Deliver 9. So this is pretty big vans. This is the long wheelbase mid-roof. So this has 280 kilometre range,
Okay.
which is pretty good. We've tested it out. We've done 1.4 tons in the back, which is the limit for these vans, with sand, and you only lost around 20 kilometres, which is pretty good.
Okay. Good.
So it is a nice display. It's a modern design and the look. So all tradies and all career drivers are driving in style these days. This has a massive back. So if you want to come in, I'll show you the back. It has a lot of room. So depending on what you do, such as if you want to go in towards caravan, if you want to go in towards just career drivers as well, you have the facility to do that.
Yeah.
You have a nice freezer at the back, so you can customize it however you want. It's a question answer. Okay, perfect. The E-Deliver 9 starts at around 105, and the top of the range is around 120.
So, Saad, if anyone wants to get in touch with you, what's the best way to do
So
that?
the best way to do it is to visit our website, LDV Parramatta. You can give me a message. You can go on our website. We are down in Parramatta. So look, we're open to coming for test drives for any of these 3 models. If they're available, you can book us in. You can visit our website, LDV Parramatta, or you can call me on 0415 787858. Do a booking, come in. Look, it's a beautiful atmosphere. You enjoy every moment of it. We have a beautiful staff, a beautiful team. We have finance, which is available. We've introduced a new finance team called Drive IQ. They're open to 78 different lenders. So you got a lot of options to open up with. So it's pretty good to have that on our back to help out people, because we can just easily say, okay, these are the vendors, sorry, we can't get approved. But we got this guy, Drive IQ involved, man, you get a pre-approval straight away and you're open to 78 different lenders. So it's pretty good,
Too easy. Thanks for your time, mate.
No problem, it was a
Appreciate
pleasure meeting you. Take care.
thanks.
Bye-bye.
it. So I'm here right now with Alex from SAVIC Motor, and we're going to have a chat about the bike that they have on display. So tell us a bit about it.
So this is the C Series, our first motorcycle from SAVIC Motorcycles. So we are a high-performance electric motorcycle manufacturer, and our bikes are designed and assembled in West Melbourne.
Okay, all right. And so this particular bike, what kind of specs are we talking here?
So this is our prototype, and we go into commercial production this year.
Yep.
So it's got 60 kilowatts with 200 newton meters of torque.
Okay, yeah.
0 to 100 in 3.5 seconds.
Jesus. All right, yeah.
No gears, no clutch, just twist and hold on.
All right, okay. And so what kind of charging system does it use?
So we have a level 2 charger, and we charge at a level 1 and level 2 rate. So the bike will come with a cable. You can plug it into any 10 amp wall plug. Pretty much wherever you can charge your phone, you can charge your bike. And then it charges at a level 2 as well, around 4.5 hours.
All right. And so how many kilometers would you be able to get out of it? I know it's depending on the case use, but roughly speaking.
So we're looking at over 200 kilometres combined with the regen of the brakes, and then between 150 to 180 on the highway.
Okay, all right. And so in terms of configuration of the bike, are you able to customize certain parts or anything like that at this stage?
So at the moment, the customizable features are the colorways. We are developing other options in the background, but nothing that we've launched just yet.
And roughly speaking, what's the price range for a base model?
So we've got 2 different variants. We've got our entry-level Delta and our top spec Alpha. So this one today is the Alpha. For our Delta, you're looking at 19,990 right away, and for the Alpha is 26,990 right away.
Right, okay. Okay, so we would call this mid-tier, right? Not on the most expensive side, because I know there are other brands out there a lot more expensive than that. But
Yeah, we feel like we're pretty competitive. We've got a great design, a great price. We are premium in the overall motorcycle segment, but yes, we are quite cost effective in the electric motorcycle segment.
Sounds good. And so if people are interested at home, how can they get in touch with you?
So they can just go onto our website, savagemotorcycles.com, or we are through most social channels as well. On our website, we've got a bike builder, so you can go on, you can configure your bike and have a bit of a play.
Awesome. Well, we'll put those details down in the description for you guys to have a look at. Otherwise, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So that's a wrap on the Fully Charged Live show here in Sydney. Now, it was a 2-day event and we had a great time, not only seeing all the cars on display, but also having a chat with all the exhibitors. Now, if you have a question, either for ourselves or one of the exhibitors, just drop it down in the comment section below and we'll do our best to either answer it or get one of the exhibitors to answer it for us. Otherwise, thanks for watching and we'll see you on the next one. Better? I think that was all right.
So we got your hands.
Okay.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, yourself?
Yeah, good, mate, good. Wrap on the Fully Charged Live show here in Sydney. Now, if you're I felt good.
That's absolutely right. Yeah, these cars have been in. Do you want to start again? The guy just wiped straight through frame for you.
No, you're right, mate. You're right.